take advantage and you know, settle down, but at the same time up their game in terms of basketball.
So welcome to the second half, and another block by Japet Aguilar. Jeff Chan on the move. Jeff Chan and was unthird by the presence of Francisco Garcia.
Exactly how we started the first quarter, with great defense, once again led by Japet Aguilar. Can you imagine if Japet is the anchor on defense?
Martinez against Japet. Martinez, tough shot. Oh, got the bounce.
Japet Aguilar is able to block those shots kung nakakuha siya ng buwelo. One thing he'll have difficulty with, especially later on, pag mas mabibigat na yung mga kalaban niya in terms of size and weight.
4-point lead for the Dominican Republic. And Tenorio fire high hooper.
LA, whenever he drives that lane, he's looking for somebody to cut to that open spot so that he has an easier shot.
Wow, turn around by Martinez. And the lead is back to 6 for the white shirts, and Andre Blatch for 3. Rebound Martinez.
Quick read that time by Blatch, and Martinez arguably with the most interesting hairdo in today's ballgame.
No look pass. And here's Vargas. Vargas no go. Rebound Norwood. Kasama si LA, Japet, Andre Blatch, and Jeff Chan. And as we anticipated, Jeff would do that. He hurt his knee, but he's okay now. Pasa kay Japet. Shot clock reads 12. Handoff for Tenorio. Tenorio goes back to Jeff Chan. Shot clock reads 7. Jeff Chan against Francisco Garcia. Jeff up and under. No. Jeff again. No. And the ball ends up with Sosa. Sosa sidestep. No layup. Blatch securing the rebound.
Andre Blatch doing a fantastic job also on the board. So both Japet and Andre boarding it over on the boards. Jeff Chan just slightly missing that three-point shot.
But you can see, and we can see, Dominic, Andre now recognizes sino yung mga shooters na nakapwesto na.
At alam na niya kung saan magagandang pwesto. Meaning he knows that Jeff likes getting that ball when he's on the run.
However, the Dominican Republic with a strong start here in the third. Lamang sila 54-46. Tenorio. Japet. To Blatch. Shot clock down to 9. Blatch will miss, and there's a foul against Vargas.
You know, the first few minutes of the third quarter, the only time we've really got into the basket was that fast break by Jeff Chan to start out. And this is exactly that play. Good defense by Japet Aguilar leading to that fast break by Jeff Chan. Other than that, lahat outside shot na ang pinapakita ng Gilas Pilipinas.
Fast break brought to you by Pro Tomorrow's Internet. Norwood, Tenorio. Tenorio sets up, carried of it for 3. Norwood trying to keep that ball alive, and he does.
Great effort by Gabe Norwood. Also good pass by Tenorio. Di lang napasok ni Gary, pero ang ganda ng setup niya.
Here's Gary. Gary inside. No go. Rebound Vargas.
Sayang yung mga mintis ni Gary nandun na
Martinez, nice pass. That's an excellent pass.
Gotta make sure you have vision of your man every single second, especially once he passes that ball and runs towards the basket. This is that play. Good pass, give it go. Gary David slightly losing vision of his man. 2 points.
Brought to you by Smart Pro Tomorrow's Internet. It's a 10-point lead para sa Dominican Republic, and we'll be back in a moment.
So we got the 2 guys here, Gary, Gabe, you make the pass, go through here, okay, screen, Gabe, screen.
By the way, you might have seen that familiar face on the Dominican Republic bench. That is, of course, Bill Beno, who once coached in the PBA, and has been around and Also been a part of the coaching staffs in the NBA. There he is, Bill Beno. So, alam din niya yung style of play ng Philippines. Meantime, here's Japet. The handoff to Gabe Norwood. Norwood over to LA. LA being hounded here by Fildine. Shot clock down to 7. Tenorio over to Gary. Gary back to LA. LA for 3. Rebound Fildine.
Coming off that pick, what the Dominican Republic is doing is they're helping and actually doubling. So if we're able to not lose that basketball, libre yung isa because there's two guys on the guy with the ball.
There's a foul spotted against the Philippines. It might go against Andre Blanche. Wait a minute. Okay, yes. Wait, no, it goes out the other way.
Good break for us.
So somebody stepped on the line. So turnover. Lucky break for us because we are down by 10. As we near the halfway mark of the third period. Gary to Japet. Whoops. Turnover against the Philippines. Sosa. Garcia for 3. Rebound, Gary David. Jimmy Alapag now back in the ball game, replacing L.A. Tenorio. Here's Blanche against Martinez. Blanche inside. Blanche will score.
There's no way they're going to stop him down low, especially with that much space. He just has the ability to go around his defender.
Sosa. Garcia. Over to Martinez. And Martinez steps on the line.
Check out the intensity on Andre Blanche. And right after that defense, he wants to keep on going. He wants to win this ball game.
Japet will sit down. Junmar Fajardo will take his place. Not much difference in turnovers between the two teams. Jimmy. Lots of time to shoot. Norwood. Back to Jimmy. Back to Gabe. 8 to shoot. And they go to Blanche. Blanche inside. And even with the quadruple team, Blanche was able to put up a shot. And meron siyang 2 free throws.
And even with Gary David, who actually cut right when Andre was going to the middle, still able to have that composure and get the foul. He gets that ball. Gary will try to clear out. It actually ends up crowding it. And Andre is still finding that space to get fouled.
We are more than halfway done dito sa third quarter. Andre Blanche with 13 points. Philippines down by 6. Sosa. Trying to find Garcia. Guarded by Norwood. Francisco Garcia slices through. And he is fouled.
Nico, we haven't seen really too much of Mark Pingris in this ball game.
Laban kay Junmar.
A lot of the guards getting a lot of minutes. Iniikot talaga ni Coach Shot Reyes guys like Jimmy L.A., Jeff Chan, and even Paul Lee, getting 3-4 minute stints on the floor.
Well, there's Paul Lee back in the game. Sosa will sit down for the Dominican Republic, and Francisco Garcia, who was shaken up by the Kraken, misses the first of 2 free throws. Makes the second, so it's back to a 7-point advantage for the white shirts. Jimmy Alapag to Blanche. This will go against Junmar, I believe.
Looks like it's an illegal screen. Or it could be on Gabe Norwood.
Okay, so it's against Gabe Norwood. Garcia. Martinez being harassed by Blanche. Shot clock winding down. 8 to shoot. Martinez fires. And the ball ends up with Paul Lee. Philippines down by 7 points. Paul Lee on the move. And the tip-in goes in for Junmar Fajardo.
It's all about playing good defense and then attacking on the other side once you get that turnover.
Philippines down by 5. Under 4 minutes remaining in the third. Garcia against Blanche. Garcia drop pass. It was poked away. It will stay with the Dominican Republic.
And only 5 seconds on the shot clock. This is where we are talking about good defense and Paul Lee attacking. Good tip in by Junmar Fajardo. Paul Lee knows when to take the contact and Junmar getting hit right there.
Meantime, here's Blanche.
Third straight turnover and third straight stop para sa Gilas, Pilipinas.
Paul Lee, Jimmy. Shot clock down to 10. Jimmy gets an opening, finds Blanche. Blanche against Martinez. Blanche fires. Shot clock expires. Actually,
That's a foul.
reach it. So hindi nag-expire yung shot clock. Action continued. Blanche reached in. That's his third personal.
That was really more of being tired and winded than seeing Andre Blanche. You know, one thing about Blanche is he can really hurt you from so many ways. He can shoot the three, he can shoot from the outside, he can post up, he can take the ball to the hoop. It's all about really trying to decipher, you know, when he's playing which opponent o kung sino yung dumidepensa sa kanya, saan siya pupunta.
2:54 remaining in the third quarter. Feldi. Ball is back with Feldi. He fires a three. Rebound, Junmar Fajardo. Jimmy Alapag. Whoops! He was tripped. He was tripped by Coronado.
Fourth personal foul now on Coronado. And these are the fans from the Dominican Republic. Could have been accidental contact, but contact nonetheless.
Hindi accidental yun, ha? Jimmy. To Junmar. No. Good look para kay Junmar Fajardo. Feldi, number 10. Martinez, number 15. Martinez. No, missed badly. Jeff Chan wide open. Rebound for Coronado. There's Luz and rebound fingers up and down we go here in the third quarter. Jimmy Alapag for three.
Still nothing. Both teams playing with high intensity, high spirits. Pero ito yung pinaka nakakapagod. Yung up and down, nobody able to score.
Martinez. He's trying to go for those Dirk Nowitzki shots, but mabuti na lang it hasn't worked as Jimmy goes in and sends it to Junmar, and he is fouled, and Junmar will take two.
I like that Jimmy Alapag is rewarding his big man. Played good defense on the other end and sprinted down that lane to be able to beat his defender. Jimmy finding him, and ito si Junmar Fajardo getting fouled.
Here's Jimmy setting up Junmar.
And early on, makita mo, di ba, ang ganda nung dinipensa niya. Forcing his man for a fadeaway shot. Then he sprinted down the lane, made himself available for that pass from Jimmy. Junmar, his game improving day in and day out as well for Gilas. But that time, the free throw.
Okay lang, Junmar. Okay lang yan. Okay lang yan. Bibigyan kitang GC. sa free throw shot. Hey, Coach Char. Shake it off, make the second. There you go. So, Junmar cuts down the deficit to 4 points, 57-53, with 1:25 remaining in the third.
Well, the good thing about this run is Andre Blanche is on the bench resting, and we're actually able to improve on our position.
Sosa, loose, corner, no. And that ball stays with the Dominican Republic. New shot clock. 1 minute remaining in the third. Sosa against Paul Lee. Missed there by Sanchez.
Dominican Republic not able to knock down their three-point shots. I don't think they've made any in the third.
Jimmy. Oh. That should go against Santana.
So that means free throws.
Look for, well, there's Jimmy. And then Santana, yup. Inawakan yung braso ni Junmar Fajardo. And so Junmar is on the line. Pwede pa niyang bawasan itong lamang ng Dominican Republic.
At sinigurado na niya. Bottom of the net for Junmar. Good quality minutes. All the players now for Gilas Pilipinas able to contribute on a positive note.
There's Junmar, hang time, no go. That was a great offensive rebound by Fingers, by the way. 3-point game. Rebound Sanchez, and who gets it? It's with Jimmy Alabag. As we near the end of the third quarter, if we make a 3-point shot, we can tie the game. Basically, a second separates the shot clock from the game clock. Jimmy, 5 to shoot. Alapag. Hand off. The shot clock expires.
Well, what happens is when Jimmy Alapag goes for that pick and roll and the defender switches, yung unang advantage niya, nung naiwanan na niya, naninegate eh. Because the guy is also tall and long and able to keep in step with Jimmy. Kaya tayo naputukan ng 24.
And that ends the third quarter. The Dominican Republic holding on to a 3-point lead.